Good morning, Mannheim. Welcome to the Viking Vision for Wednesday, March 8th, 2023. Today is day B, and you'll have phys ed or library.
What day is it? Learn What Your Name Means Day. Learn What Your Name Means Day is part of a celebration for your name week. The day encourages us to dig deeper into the origins of our name and figure out the meaning behind it. Our names are an integral part of our identity, yet it is the one thing we do not get to choose. My class actually just did this last week. We read a book about a girl and how she got her name, and all of the families shared how they came up with the names for their children, and it was actually really cool.
It is interesting to hear how people got their names. So, would you rather keep the name you have, or would you change it if you could? I know when I was a kid, I really didn't like my name a lot. I felt like it was old-fashioned and not names that you heard very much. But then when my parents finally told me who I was named after, I was named after my dad's favorite aunt, and then my middle name came from my grandmother, and my one other aunt has the same middle name. And when I realized it was from family members that my parents admired, I didn't mind my name anymore.
Yeah, I didn't like my name when I was a kid either because my name was never on any of those keychains or magnets or pencils, or it was a different version of my name and not spelled the same way as mine. But now I do like my name because my name is spelled lots of different ways, but very rarely do I see it spelled the way I spell it.
Woo! Twitch here! That was quite a squirrel I had with that dog! It was too much fun, even for me. Anyway, let's forage through Chapter 11's vocabulary. The first word is smeared. Smeared can be found on page 66 in the sentence, "The man who cleans the school stood in the hallway and looked at the floor smeared with paint and water and soggy pictures." The word smeared means to overspread with something, like the grease people smear on the bird feeder poles to make eating more fun. Woohoo! I know, I'm a bit nutty. On to the next word, ruined. Ruined can be found on page 67. In the sentence, "The children said our projects are ruined." Ruined means damaged, so that it can't be fixed. Just like their artwork, it was ruined. Finally, our last word, brilliant. Brilliant can be found on page 66. In the sentence, "Your students are brilliant." You are brilliant. Your teachers are brilliant. Brilliant means to be extremely intelligent. They're very smart. Like the students at West Mannheim, or Bearsville, or Park Hills, or Mannheim. Well, kids, that's the end of the vocabulary for the book. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Twitch checking out. See you around the schoolyard.
Our core value this month is forgiveness. Do you know what happens in the brain when a person forgives? Researchers found that forgiveness activates part of the brain that feels empathy and makes moral judgments. When we practice forgiveness, we increase our positive emotions, morality, understanding of the mental state of others, perception, and control of emotions. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay.
Don't forget to follow our Mannheim Elementary Guiding Star Expectations today. Strive to do your best, take responsibility for your actions, always be safe, and respect people and property.
Wishing you a wonderful Wednesday, Mannheim.